Good morning, everybody. Thank you for stopping by the channel Tripleinc. It's Bradley, and I'm in a great mood this morning. I'm in one of my favorite places. This is my hometown of Rocky River, Ohio. I've been up here on vacation for about the past week now, and I'm just taking it easy, and it's really nice being back here. And today I'm coming at you with a little bit of a different video. This is the highly anticipated fragrance origin story video. Now, full disclosure, this isn't necessarily my original idea. I think I saw David and Jer from the Fragrance Bros do this video years ago, and I thought it was a really cool idea, so I'm going to give a shot at it. And this is sort of going to be how I got into fragrances, so how this whole YouTube channel, how everything began, how it all started. I thought that would be a pretty interesting video, so here it is. And I'm going to put a little bit of my own interesting twist on it. As I reveal more about my fragrance past and my fragrance history, I'm going to be showing you around the town, around the city, and each place that I show you is going to be one of my favorite places to go. I will reveal a little bit more about how I got into fragrances, so I think it'll be a pretty cool, interesting format. Got a beautiful day for it. 4th of July is today as well, so shout outs to that. And yeah, I can't wait to do this. Have a great day planned, and hopefully we'll have a good time, so let's go. Okay, everybody, so welcome to Lake Erie. This is right alongside my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. It's one of my favorite places to go. Love being out by the beach, and it was so nice to have a lake right here. I'll come here a lot in my childhood. It's very busy today with it being the 4th of July and all. Kind of taking a little exploration through the jungle here and be talking about how I actually got into fragrances, which is a really cool topic. We're going this way right through here. Alright guys, so I actually got into fragrances about 2 years ago or so. It was July of 2015. So the first ever fragrance I purchased was in May of 2015, and that was Mont Blanc Legend. And now I think I'd smelled it in some kind of Golf Digest magazine, and I thought it smelled great. So I waltzed right into Macy's and bought it for full retail, like 80 bucks. I definitely overpaid for it, and I kind of learned my lesson with that. But I had my first ever cologne, and I was smelling nice. So then one day, about a couple months later, I went with my cousins to the mall, and I was just in the fragrance area, and this one very nice sales assistant gave me a bunch of free samples. I'm like, okay. So I went home and started smelling them. I'm like, wow, these smell awesome. And it's so cool how there are very many different things. And then it was pretty much all history from there. I really then started watching a bunch of YouTube reviews a couple weeks later. I think I watched Doc was one of my first reviewers I watched, and then Jeremy Fragrance pretty soon after that. And that's how I really got into fragrances. You know, I started realizing that there's so many great scents out there. I started learning more and more about different notes, different terms and stuff like that, and then it was just like, wow, this whole different world that I never knew about existed. I thought that was really awesome. At first I tried to keep my collection to mainly samples, and I had a ton of samples, and I started realizing I wanted to buy some full bottles. So first I kind of did a trial and error with the samples, and then I started to then graduate up to the full bottle. I was very picky at first of what I liked and what I didn't like, and as I progressed in my fragrance journey, my nose really started to sort of mature, I guess, and I've got experience to a lot more different fragrances. Of course, by this time I discovered Azzaro Chrome, which is now one of my all-time favorite fragrances. That was one of my first ever purchases after Mont Blanc Legend and Davidoff Cool Water. That was my third bottle that I ever got, and it's still one of my all-time favorites in my collection. So, chapter 2 now. Welcome to the Cleveland Metro Park area here. I always loved having a very nice parkland area right near my home base, so I could walk to it almost any day when I used to live here, which was awesome. And I really love the park atmosphere. We got the Rocky River, which this town was actually named upon, right down through here too. That's awesome. And I always enjoyed going on hikes, bike rides through the forest and through the woods. It was always a fun time. So let me start off. I'm going into chapter 2 now of my sort of fragrance origin story, my fragrance past and history. So fast forward a little bit into, I think, 2016 now, early 2016. I have been collecting for several months now, and I'm really starting to kind of get into fragrances. I'm starting to expand my knowledge. I'm pretty much doing research every day on Fragrantica, watching YouTube reviews daily, and just sort of every day expanding my knowledge, and I really enjoyed it. I really loved sort of getting able to look through all these different fragrances and just kind of getting to know a little bit more about the art of perfumery and about the whole sort of fragrance world that is out here. It's gonna sound a little funny, but I actually started maybe filming myself doing a couple reviews and just talking about fragrances, you know, like little podcasts and stuff. Nothing serious, but I just sort of thought that would be interesting. I just started trying to do it a little bit and kind of talk about these scents because I found them very interesting and I really wanted to sort of talk about them, you know? First off, I debated about actually starting up a Fragrantica page and sort of doing written reviews and stuff like that, but I felt like it just wasn't as personal as maybe I wanted it to be. So then, fast forward to March of 2016. A lot of you will know that is when I came into the YouTube fragrance game, and I thought, hey, why not just give it a shot? Why not just start up a YouTube channel about fragrances and see how it goes, right? A lot of people ask me about the name Tripleinc and how I got it, and honestly, I just threw two words together because I wanted something, a unique name that nobody really had, and I needed it quickly, so I said, hey, why not triple and why not ink? Oh well. So the channel was born, you know, I had a very kind of limited knowledge of fragrances at that time, but it was definitely growing by the day. And I think that just doing all those reviews on my webcam on my computer, which I'm pretty sure they're still on there, has really helped me out and kind of getting me less camera shy. And yeah, then I basically started up the YouTube channel, and I started off by doing a couple different reviews. I wanted to put out a lot of videos when I first came out, just to sort of get myself out there. And now I try to focus on balanced content and making it very interesting and entertaining for you guys. Obviously, I love filming outdoors just like this because why not? I love nature, and I thought it would be pretty cool to bring sort of some outdoor reviews into the fragrance community. Guys, there's an opening back here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's go through it. And yeah, fast forward almost a year and a half later, and here I am sitting at a little over 7,000 subscribers, which is awesome. It's amazing. I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to me and just watching my videos. It's been an unbelievable experience for me so far, and I cannot wait just to see where this continues to go. It's been an amazing trip, and hard to think that it all really started just from some sales assistant lady, I think it was out of Belk, actually gave me a bunch of fragrance samples. That's pretty much honestly how it all started. If she didn't give those to me, I probably would have still had Mont Blanc Legend, and I still would have been a happy camper, and I would have never gotten to have all these amazing experiences and make all these new friends that I have in the fragrance community so far. And yeah guys, that about wraps up this fragrance origin story video. A little bit of a different video for me, no doubt about it, but I hope that you guys still enjoyed it and found it very entertaining to see how I sort of started up into fragrances. Unfortunately, this is my last day here in my hometown. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a couple of my favorite hangout spots as I sort of took you around the city a little bit. I will be heading back to Virginia later today, so I will be doing some more reviews back in Virginia, of course. Sad to leave, but I guess all good things have to come to an end, and you know what, I'm feeling very relaxed and rejuvenated from this trip. It's really been an awesome time for me. So, I need one last big favor from you all before I leave, and that's to, in the comments section down below, please let me know how you got into fragrances. What is your fragrance origin story? I think that would be a really cool discussion that we can start up down there, and I think it's going to be awesome to see how all of us kind of got into fragrances. I'm pretty sure we have some crazy and unique, awesome stories, and let's share those down below. So everybody, as always, thank you for watching this video and subscribing to my channel. I will see you back in Virginia with my next video, and until then, this is Tripleinc signing off. Peace.